Health experts say you should avoid confined spaces and close personal contact. That's a nearly impossible task for inmates and deputies in jail. 13 News Now reporter Evan Watson reports there's a deep concern of coronavirus infecting jail populations. And he's live outside the Virginia Beach jail. Evan.
Virginia Beach Sheriff Ken Stolley says cases of coronavirus in the jail would be devastating. He's releasing some nonviolent misdemeanor offenders, quarantining new inmates and isolating others with illnesses, but he still worries that might not be enough.
I've never been this concerned in my life about working conditions and what's going to happen in the jail. If it gets in the jail, it's going to be too late. We got to stop it from getting into the jail, because if it gets in the jail, it's going to spread like wildfire.
Virginia Beach Sheriff Ken Stolley is scared of the threat outside of his jail's walls. Since Friday, the Virginia Beach Sheriff's Office has automatically quarantined 64 new inmates. They're being monitored for 2 weeks to make sure they're not showing symptoms of COVID-19. 5 other inmates are in isolation for their illness. Stolley says he doesn't want to take any chances.
If he comes in jail, people are going to die. Inmates are going to die. The inmates that have respiratory problems and are old or elderly are going to die. And so we got to try and keep this out of the jail. And because none of us want anybody to die in jail. It happens too much.
A grandmother of a Virginia inmate says the threat of coronavirus spreading throughout the jail is one of her top concerns.
It's just not my grandson. They're humans. They're somebody's family.
VBSO is now releasing about 60 nonviolent misdemeanor offenders on electronic monitoring, something Stolley said he never would have considered a year ago.
I'm doing things I never thought I'd do as sheriff.
Stolley says he needs that space for new potential quarantine situations.
Doing everything we can do, but we're running out of room very quickly here. That's why we got to get some of these inmates out of here.
Even with canceled visitation, public access, and weekender programs, Stolley says he's worried about staff carrying the disease.
A deputy or civilian worker will go home and be exposed at their home and come bring it into the jail. And then we'll have to deal with it in the jail. And that's a situation I'm not looking forward to.
The close living quarters are a huge concern. Jail populations already have higher rates of chronic illness and disease. Stolley says the sheriff's office is trying to avoid adding to that.
We've taken every reasonable step we can think of to try and do that, but you know, my guess is it's going to get in here, and it's going to be hell when it gets in here.
The Virginia Beach Sheriff's Office is in talks to add 2 free 5-minute phone calls per inmate per week because the visitation is canceled. They're working out when that will start. Coming up next at 5:30, I talked to the superintendent of the Hampton Roads Regional Jail about preparations and precautions over there with that inmate population. Reporting live in Virginia Beach, Evan Watson, 13 News Now.